Hey everybody, and welcome finally to Jaraci Cup 12. Gonna start, of course, with the first game which is played. That's traditional, and that's between myself playing Coalition here and SickIGN playing So1. Let's open up our info.txt. I had the pick first here. We practiced some games before this, and I was playing Galzian, and then I flipped to Coalition, and he was like, "That's not very fair," because he didn't have any practice against this. But I must say, I haven't played in a little bit. My Galzian build orders are a little bit rusty. My Coalition build orders just straight up don't exist, so kind of handicapping myself here a little bit. First game is going to be on Tauren Crater, and this is my pick. Very nice map. Of course, this is the alt version, which A-Game made, so we don't have this ridiculous rush scenario over here on the main base. But as you can see, I am going to go for some shenanigans here. I'm sending this base runner over. SickIGN going SC first here. So we will see how much damage I'm able to get done, but he should have an eco lead coming out of that. And here comes base runner inventory. Very sneaky. If you didn't know, this tech means that when you build the base runner, it can drop a turret immediately. So the idea is going to be that I'll build another base runner here. There it is on the queue. A little bit late though. Again, this is not really a very refined build for sure. But, you know, I'm just kind of making it up as it goes, I suppose. We do have LEV Fab on the way for SickIGN. Good, good. This is how you do the support cruiser first build, because you don't want the situation where you've built too much economy, your opponent comes and attacks you, and you don't have anything to defend. Here's that second base runner, by the way. And the probe is going to come out here and start scouting around. Sees the targeting jammer, sees the carrier moving out, and that tells me pretty much everything I need to know. No need to go over to the support cruiser and get shot at. Got all the information already. And my LEV Fab is on the way as well, but his is already done, and he's going to start building them too. I think that's a good choice, because he knows that... Oh, but he cancelled it. Uh-oh. Anyway, that should be a good choice, because he knows, okay, with this probe here, my opponent sees me, I don't see him, so I don't know what's coming. Probably best that I prepare for the worst. As you can see, he has cancelled that LAV, so now he's building one, and he cancelled it again! Uh-oh. Yeah, and indeed, it's me with the LAVs going out first here, but... You know, I was thinking, I picked Tauren Crater, and I'm not exactly sure why. And then I decided to do this, this turret nonsense over here. Tauren Crater's probably a bad map for it, because you can see that rush distance very, very long here. I'm just now getting here. If he hadn't cancelled those LAVs, I think he would be fine here. Carrier's gonna come over, begin smiting the space runner. That turret is done, has the vision on the salvagers here, so that's gonna force him to pull off the line until he can clear it out. Very, very annoying to deal with this. Does have an LAV here. One LAV will not kill a turret, even when it has the head start. With the carrier though, that should get cleaned out now. So, he lost 2 salvagers though. Oh, he lost 3 off the main. Ooh. No, he didn't. Sorry, I'm just blind. Okay, yeah, so he lost 2 salvagers off the main here. Here comes that second base runner to be extra annoying. And a couple LAVs are out. He could focus fire this LAV here, but doesn't look like he's done it. He had a bit of high ground there, but he's not going to use it here, so... That's going to be my LAV winning this fight as well. Artifact picked up too. Oh, and it's AV tech for me as well. Yeah, I remember this now. Of course, we played these games like 2 days ago or so. Not too long ago. AVs, I think I was planning would just be a nice follow-up here, because after doing so much eco damage already, and you can see that second turret coming down, he's not ready for this, so we're going to have another problem again. I felt like AVs would be a good way to continue punishing his economy here. And it looks like we'll kill the targeting jammer. It's not exactly the highest priority target. Oh, the probe actually goes down there. That's pretty messy of me. Didn't need to lose that one. Maybe looking elsewhere on the map at that moment. And with an LAV just kind of poking on this side too, just to try to be as annoying as you can. There we go, we did get the targeting jammer finally. Again, it doesn't matter at all, but you know, it's nice to pick it up when you can. SickIGN's got an LAV to zone over here, but the problem is, again, he's not mining at all off the main here. That does mean problems. I'm building up money probably for a support cruiser here now, so I'm going to be on 2 base before too long. Right now, he's really only on 1, and we have this AAV threat coming up. So what's his tech choice? Fighter and gunship. Ooh. Oh, look, it's Houston. Well, I'm not sure if fighter and gunship really makes too much sense here because you know that there's two base runners out there. He should have been able to tell anyway. You definitely can notice by the way that the like the artifact got picked up there after the turret was dropped down on this side. By the way, salvagers are still on the line here, so even though the carrier's coming to clean it out, I might actually get a kill here. Uh-oh. Oh dear. And here's the AAVs on this side too. I don't know what I'm saying, it's not important now. This is the big story. Eco losses on both sides of the field here now. It's really important when you clear out a turret with your carrier there, you don't leave the salvagers on the line. They can still get attacked. Looks like smoke out here. I was expecting to have the ALMs powered up, but actually not the case, but it's still nice to have it. Yeah, here comes the strike fighters. You see he's got one done, one building. But when you've got two base runners out, that's a bit of light anti-air and a half base run inventory. Well, plus these have been out for a while. You know that I can drop down anti-air turret posts, so this does not seem like the best choice to me. See what he's able to get done though. He's gonna have to use them pretty quick here, I think. As you can tell, he's definitely on the back foot now. Another turret set up, by the way, just to watch the third base. I don't know about air though, and after the air comes out, that should be pretty easy to kill. So you're just building up eco on this side, it looks like. Looks like I'm making salvagers for the third base there, but canceled one though. It's probably gonna be an SC. Oh no, I'm spending money on something else. Wait, what? I don't know where the money went. It's a mystery. Turret here, just being annoying as always. Yeah, we do have an SC queued up now. It's gonna be another salvager kill. Can we check how many... we can't see how many salvagers have been taken out, but I've got to imagine it's a lot. Looks like the strike fighters are getting deployed now. They just want to kill off this turret here. They'll get it. There it goes. Here come the AAVs. So my thought here is that, I mean, these guys are probably going to go down, so I might as well just throw them in, get some damage done before they fall. Looks like we're targeting the RU salves here. But I think that SickIGN is out of ammo. Oh, he managed to kill them just before they got the kill there, so that's nice for him. Assault cruiser tech coming from me, probably because they have anti-air. Not exactly sure. It seems like just a nice general finisher, but you could have gone rails here too, I'm sure. And anti-air turret post getting set up on the main as well. Definitely don't want to be taking any damage from air here if I can avoid it. SickIGN trying to get his bases set up again here, so that's definitely good, but you can see I'm already on 3, so... Is this coalition nonsense? Yeah, good question. Very unrefined build order, that's for sure. Just kind of making it up as I go. And SickIGN getting AAV fab here. Fabulous. You can see Sport Cruiser anti-air too. Honestly, I don't know about that. That's like a very long tech, and it's also quite expensive. I probably don't need to get it here, but you know. Better safe than sorry, I guess. That's probably the name of the game here. And I'm trying to check his tech here, I think. There's nothing there, it's just air, so... Gonna try and stop this base runner from extracting again, which he's gotta do. This is 3 artifacts already, so we're looking at potentially ending the game just off of that. And make no mistake, SickIGN really behind here, but he does have chances, I suppose, if I make some mistakes. I don't know about getting AAV tech though. It seems so slow here, and it's kind of accepting the defeat, I think, in a way. Probe not going to get killed by the LAVs. That's nice. Keeping these things alive for a change. And see, I've got 2 artifacts picked up. That's potentially game winning, right? Because, you know, I'm already at 3. I just need 5. Dropping a turret as well. I think the idea here is, well, honestly, just I've seen turrets placed here a lot and they seem to do well. If my opponent is coming with LAVs to try and deny the artifacts, this is kind of a nice spot to have some defense. I'm taking missile batteries, jeez. I don't need this much anti-air, surely. You can see I'm getting the carrier mobility upgrade. This is actually new for this patch. I think in Jaraci Cup 11 this is not a thing. If I'm not mistaken, someone can correct me if I'm wrong though. Did you know 12 LAVs can kill an AC? Yeah, that's true. I think we tested that one out, right? Uh-oh. Yeah, he's gonna snipe the artifact here. That's pretty nicely done. Anti-air turret post gets set up anyway, but he doesn't take any losses. Hey, very clean air run there. Now he's gonna ruin it. Yeah, surely he'll lose some here. Well, it's not so bad. He gets the turret for 1 strike fighter. So it's not a terrible trade. Assault cruiser anti-air teching now. I mean, that's probably the way to go. I don't know why I teched missile batteries. I'm probably not ever gonna build one this game. Battle cruiser, what the crap? Well, this is definitely a mistake. I mean, the problem with AAV tech was that it might have been a little bit too slow, but this is, yeah, this is really slow. It'd be nice if he had him, that's for sure, but he'll just never get them in time, right? We'll see about this though. Assault cruisers on the way in, by the way. They used the overdrive here. Overcharge, it's called. It's always nice to use if you're trying to get into position. It doesn't have a very long cooldown, so you can just use it for free, basically. And these things already being here, you know, this is not good for SickIGN. I mean, he's got battlecruiser fab now, but I don't think he even has the money to build one. He might actually, but you know, the problem is on his doorstep here. He doesn't have time to wait for battlecruisers to pop here. And that's a good point too. The tech missiles are pretty good against the battlecruisers when you're up close too. So, and assault cruiser anti-air is done, so you can see. And there's a missile battery too. Yeah, I definitely indexed pretty heavily into anti-air in this game. I think that's safe to say. He does get the dock off on 3 of these guys, but still gonna lose 3 of them, or maybe that was just 2. And this carrier's at like 20%. This is going down very, very fast here. That's what ACs do. He does have the armor powered up though, that's what he needs to do. He's got the weapons as well, so I like that. Carrier's here though, and I have the mobility upgrade, which he doesn't as well, so that will make me a little bit faster. Oh, quite a lot faster, actually. 38 to 51. Jeez. He's teching that now. But there's really no running for this, I don't think. Just can't really see what he would have to pull out of the hat here to survive. Infrastructure getting taken out. Doesn't really matter too much, of course. Oh, and it's game over with the artifacts. Well, we can imagine his carrier would have fallen before too long here, but that is going to be an artifact victory, it seems. And we'll jump into game 2. Kind of straightforward finisher there, but interesting opener. I think, honestly, it was pretty bad for me. But, you know, worth a try. Pulling something weird out of the bag. And here we are in game 2. Going to be Canyon Outpost, this one, SickIGN's pick. But it's the mirror matchup. Savan versus Savan now. And actually, I really wanted to do like the hottest man ever build, where you just like spam sport cruisers and rush out with the carrier. But well, actually, you want to build a lot of base runners there for the targeting jammer. Problem with Canyon Outpost though is the rush distance for carriers is pretty long. Actually, they can't go through the middle, and even if they could, this rock makes them kind of go around. You know, it's kind of a slow map for that type of thing. So, decided I'd go for some LAV fab here. See if we can do some early aggro with the LAVs and the base runner in tow. Keeping 1 on the RUs here, I think, so I can get the production upgrade fast. Problem is, again, I really don't know. I really don't know coalition build orders, so this is probably gonna be messy. Yeah, you're right. He did do it on this map. I recall that. Well, you know, perhaps this map would actually not be so bad for it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have given it a try. LAV fab coming out from SickIGN as well, by the way, but he's got his sport cruiser started first. It's going to come out in a moment here. There it is. And the base runner is here, but I don't want to reveal myself on the targeting jammer, so I'm just going to play it a little slow here. I want the LAVs to get there before this base runner tries to do anything. And this is not a particularly greedy SC first by SickIGN. I think that he's playing this just fine, but he does need to be aware. Again, he doesn't have any vision on me. And now as I start shooting this thing, he really needs to cancel this salvager. Definitely cancel Railgun Fab, that's a mistake. And start building some LAVs here. Oh gosh, this is not good. Okay, he does have an LAV queued, but this Railgun Fab is not going to do him any good, so definitely a mistake there. What we've got here, looks like production upgrade is coming out. We're going to be pop capped before too long. Oh hey, look, there's another logistics module. I'm on top of things for once, that's nice. LAV comes out here, by the way, but this is just gonna die, and he needs to be building more. Okay, he did cancel Railfab, he's going AAVs now instead. That's good. Looks like I'm gonna use that targeting jammer here on the ALM. Probably the thought process as well. I was expecting to use it on his army, but he doesn't have one, so... But he's gotta be building LAVs here. There's no reason not to be built. Look, he's got 500 CUs. You gotta be using that money, or else it's not really gonna do any good in the bank. Gonna pick up a salvager here too. Yeah, and I mean I don't want to call anything too early, but this is very, very bad. This is big damage on SickIGN here. 2 salvagers going down on the main as well. AV Fab gonna be done though. Maybe he'll have chances to defend. What's the follow-up for me? Looks like just more LAVs for now. I don't have a Salt Pack yet. That's probably what I want to get next. I'm gonna grab an artifact as well. Might actually be nice to should have TJ'd on the support cruiser. I think actually the ALM would do more damage overall there. Although, in hindsight, he might have had it powered down. He has it powered down right now, that's for sure. That's a good question, though. Anyhow, didn't lose any LAVs, though, so I don't think it's a big issue. Of course, they are kind of low. Yeah, you can see the first one going down to the carrier now. Down goes another salvager, though. Might have been nice to keep this base runner here so that I can answer his tech, by the way. And I think I was being a bit lazy. I didn't see he had the AAV module open, so there's the first AAV. But the thing is, I've got enough LAVs to kill it here for sure. Looks like instead I want to wrap around to hit the second base here. Oh, but he's pushing out. I mean, that's just asking for death. Here it is. He can smoke himself, but I don't see him getting out of this. Good use of the Dune, though, actually. He managed to negate quite a lot of the DPS of the LAVs there, but yeah, even with the SC on him, it's just not enough. What the heck? Oh, I remember this. Yeah, so he's going for Assault Cruiser Fab now. Yeah, Support Cruiser's so OP, it took this thing down to 10% health, and then died. Oh boy. Yeah, he's got Assault Cruiser Fab tech. Now, tell me, does it seem like there's any worse choice? Well, I guess he could have gone for like artillery or something. Yeah, this is not how you do it. Railgun tech is done for me, by the way. You're gonna start building those as well. And yeah, I mean, okay, let's be honest though, if he had an assault cruiser, it'd be really good, right? Maybe this is some kind of big brain play. No, obviously the problem is no tempo at all. He's not going to have this out before the game is pretty much decided. It might even actually be over at that point, so. We do have railguns on the field, so, you know, there it is. Building his support cruiser back here, but he doesn't need infrastructure. He's building salvagers. He needs defense. The thing is, yeah, I'm not there right now, but I can easily come back. If I realized that he just wasn't building any armor, or any units there, sorry, I'm reading chat instead of watching the game. If I realized that he's not even building any units here, like, I should have just gone in and kept getting salvager kills. I can pretty much just finish off everything here if I wanted, so. Really, really, really bad choice to be teching into AC there. Yeah, and like, he doesn't have any RUs anyway, like, you can't build it now that the tech is done. Yeah. No armor, eh? You're talking about him? That does matter, actually, quite a lot. I mean, the DPS of an LAV goes down quite a bit when you get those armor upgrades. What other games are there? At least I think that's what you mean. We're gonna be casting... let me see. We're gonna be casting Cookies versus Arech. Cookies versus Void Warrior. And then there's Kao Shmao versus Phoenix Yo. We'll see how far we can get. Rails are here, by the way. No Mag XL text by me, but yeah, who cares? It's not that kind of game. I'm actually using Mark Target. Oh yeah, because I want the LAVs to come and finish off the SC. That's kind of neat. You know that meme where like Obama puts the medal on himself? It's basically what I'm doing. Yeah, I saw that actually. Unfortunately, yes, he's way too late. Someone asking if he can join the tournament now as I'm casting the first game. Oh well, it happens. Man, I'm taking my time here too, look at this. I'm like really trying to let SickIGN get this assault cruiser out. Picking off logistics modules and stuff. With a bit of game sense, maybe I could have actually been able to tell that something funny was happening here because he hasn't spent any money at all. Where did it go? It went into this AC. You know, that is true. But no, I don't think we'll leave the registration open. Yeah, so here comes the AC. I was like, what the heck? I think I actually set that guy to mark target just before he died, thinking maybe he can get one more shot off, but it didn't happen. Actually, the AC does get 2 railguns here, but it is going to be slapped down there. Ah, Captain Seagal over here. Yeah, because of prize money, exactly. Looks like SickIGN gonna hit the resign button there, and that will be the end of the game. So, 2-0 for me. I think you would say this is the expected result, but still pretty fun to play. And good on SickIGN. These are the first games of the tourney, so always a sort of a extra medal goes to whoever gets their games played first. Normally it's Cookies, but this time it's us. Thanks for watching. Let's go on to the next one.